so for today I have my July favorites video for you guys. I do also just want to let you guys know that while you are watching this, I am actually pre-filming because I'm currently in Cuba. I'm on vacation for about a week and I should be back, I will be back in a week. By the time you guys are watching this, I've already been in Cuba for I think like 2 days or so. But yeah, so I'm pre-filming. I pre-filmed this makeup look in this video right now. So you guys will be seeing this makeup look coming really soon. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I hate that I had to pre-film it because when I do a makeup look, I just want to show you guys like right away. But I think you guys will really love it. Like, I'm in love with it. Every time I close my eyes and I see a little pop of green, I flutter. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do so because I am going to be posting while I'm in Cuba on Instagram. I'm going to be posting like outfit of the nights and everything like that. So follow me on there. It's at Amy Macedo, AMYMACEDO. So let's get on to the favorites video because honestly, guys, I have a lot of things to share with you guys. Like, it just happened. I don't know how. It just happened. So let's get right on to it. I actually have a lot of regrets for this month too, which is kind of sad, but kind of good because I get to share it with you guys. The first thing I want to talk about is this ColourPop blush in the shade Between the Sheets. I did haul this a little while ago, and update, I do love it. I'm absolutely obsessed with the shade. I didn't think I would love it as much as I thought I originally would because I thought it would be more mauvey than it was, but when I actually got it in the mail, it's a lot more peachy orange than mauve, but it still has a little bit of a pinkiness to it. Something I love about this blush is it just lasts so long. Another blush that I want to share with you guys on here, I did share it on my Snapchat, but it's this Jordana blush. It's in the shade Rose Silk, and it's just the most prettiest natural pink mauve blush, and I absolutely, wow, I don't know where that came from, guys, seriously. I absolutely love it, not only because it's great quality, amazing shade. It's like $2 in Canada and like $1 in the US, so it's absolutely amazing. You can find Jordana in Canada at 99 cents Depot, at least that's where I've been able to find it. You can also find Jordana at Walgreens in the US. Recently, I just got sent a bunch of things from IT Cosmetics to try out, and as you guys know, when companies send me things, I'm not obligated to talk about them at all. I just kind of try them out on my own, and if I like them, I like them. If I don't, I don't. But this one I actually really have been liking. I haven't tried everything they sent, but this I have been loving. The Bye Bye Pores, it just gives you literally the most airbrushed finish I have ever seen in my entire life, and I don't find that it gives me such a bad like white cast. I kind of almost, I still have to test it out more to be like 100% on this, but I do feel like it like lightens my foundation like a teeny bit, but only like by like 5%, you know what I mean? But I don't know if that's like 100% yet. I have to kind of test it more, but I feel like that it does lighten it a little bit, like a tiny bit of a white cast, but it is just honestly amazing. And not only that, it actually lasts all day. I went to the gym with this on and my face was still on fleek, so I love this. You guys know my Laura Mercier one is my holy grail, but I like this for like a pressed version, pressed alternative, because sometimes I don't feel like working with loose powders. So the next thing that I have to share with you guys is actually an eyeshadow, and honestly when I hauled this eyeshadow and then did a tutorial with it, a bunch of you guys Snapchatted me, tweeted me, commented that you guys went ahead and bought it. So here it is. It's the Urban Decay Tonic Eyeshadow. It's just beautiful. If you haven't seen my tutorial, go check it out. It's just honestly the most amazing. It looks so regular, but then once I turn it for you guys, you can see like all the dimensions and duochromeness. It's beautiful. It is this gorgeous lilac with a duochrome blue in it. The next thing I want to share with you guys is this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone eyeshadow palette. I think this is one of the best eyeshadow palettes I found in the drugstore. These are just such great quality, honestly, and not only that, this shade down here I did a tutorial with. It's this beautiful like duochrome blue-brown type of shade, and it's so beautiful. Like the shades in here, this one right here, oh my god, I could have totally used that for this eye look. Holy, I could have totally, I feel like putting it on right now. I could have totally used that for this eye look, but I literally didn't even like realize. But all of these shades are so beautiful, and as you can see, so pigmented. And I think it's only like $5. I mean, literally the cheapest it comes, but with good quality still, you know? Okay, so the next thing, of course, that I want to talk about is Becca Champagne Pop with Jaclyn Hill. It's just been talked about and raved about, and I honestly love it. I know some people aren't, some people are saying that, oh, it's like chunky and glittery, and it honestly is not. I personally find that it is just beautiful. It is one of my favorite highlighters now ever. It's something that I've been using almost every single day. I'm wearing it right now. It's the most perfect, like, pale champagne gold with a tint of a peach. I personally don't prefer peach tones for highlights, but I like the fact that she added a peach tone because it has that peach tone in it, it looks amazing on deeper skin tones without looking ashy. So I feel like this is so versatile. I feel like an NW13 from an NW, like, or NC whatever, like 55 could even wear this. Like, this is honestly so versatile and awesome, and I love it. Okay, so the next thing that I have to talk about is a lip liner from MAC, and it is the MAC World Lip Liner. I know this is like really raved and talked about, and I'm like super late on it, but I just really love it. I just feel like it's so versatile, and I've been loving it with a lot of light lip shades just because I feel like it helps to deepen it up and makes my lips look a little bit more healthy and not as washed out, and I just feel like it's that perfect lip liner shade. I will do a little bit of a swatchy for you guys there. So next is a pair of eyelashes that I really want to share with you guys that I've been totally obsessed with. I have mine right now in this eyelash holder, so don't mind that. This is from ladymoss.com, and I want to share with you guys these lashes right here. They are called Siren, and they're by the Social Eyes Lash. I've never been so in love with an eyelash before. Like, I love Cocoa Goddess lashes. Those have been like my favorite. But I do find that those are so thick that I have smaller eyes, and I find that they cover the entire eye look sometimes. But I loved how dramatic they were. I feel like with this one, they're as dramatic, and you still get that dramatic touch without it covering my entire eye look. When I wear these, I literally feel like the most beautiful woman in the world. Like, you know when you put on your favorite dress or your favorite pair of shoes? I don't know, like, I'm so obsessed with these. These are my favorite pair of lashes now, and I love them so much. I don't think I have a coupon code for Social Eyes Lash. Don't think so. I will check on that. If I do have one, I'll probably leave it on the screen or leave it down below, so double check for that. But I'm like totally obsessed with those. So next I want to share with you guys some eyeshadow palettes. First, the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette. I really love this. A lot of the times I don't really enjoy, wow, I could have totally used this as well for today's look. Honestly, I love green. But anyways, I usually am not crazy about the Anastasia palettes. I mentioned in a previous video because I find that a lot of the times the shades that they pair up together don't really work together in the palettes. Like, I always feel like I have to reach for other shades when I'm using an Anastasia palette. But with this one, I feel like they gave you all the shades that you need to create a really pretty look, and I feel like these are really affordable too. Like, you get, what is that, like 6 and 6, 12 eyeshadows for I think it's only like 30 bucks or something like that. I might be wrong, but I think so, and I think that's such a great deal, and you do get a brush as well, so I love that. So next I want to share with you guys this Buxom eyeshadow palette that I customized myself. I love the packaging of this, just the black and gold. I love that. But I did pick my own 6 shadows and made my own palette, and I honestly am just obsessed with this entire concept and just the shadows itself and just everything I'm obsessed with. It is very pricey. In Canada, you pay $50 basically for the case and 6 eyeshadows, which normally for $50 you could get like the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, which has like 12 plus shadows in it, like 15, I don't know. But the quality of these is just impeccable. I feel like, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I feel like when you put these on the eyes, they blend themselves. Like, that's just how buttery and amazing they are. I also love the shades. I love these so much that I'm actually going to make a second palette because I love these shades, but there's also another 6 that I still want so bad and love. So I have those in my Sephora cart right now, but a couple of them are sold out, so I'm waiting for them, and I am going to be making a second palette, but I love these. This is Diamond Sparkling, Champagne Buzz, Gold Status, Gimme Gorgeous, Filthy, Rich, and Big Spender. So love this. Next thing is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I haven't used this too much, so I don't have too much to say about it, but I do feel like the quality is amazing, and I love the shade range. I feel like this is kind of up my alley, but still a little bit different. There's a lot of shades in here that I don't actually own in my collection, and I feel like when I use this palette, I get a little bit outside my comfort zone, but not too out there. Like, I still enjoy the shades a lot, and I don't know, I really do like this palette, and the packaging is so cute. Next I have some skincare and kind of like other items to share with you guys that aren't makeup. But a while ago, I think like a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, I hauled some skincare items that I never got to include in last month's favorite and update you guys on because I totally forgot about them. But I am going to include them in today's video. I want to talk about the Fresh Rose Hydrating Face Serum. Or that's some... You guys, when I did my haul and I said serum, you guys were so pissed. You're like, it's not serum, it's serum. I think you say serum, but I've always just said serum. So I think it's called serum. So whatever, it's the Rose Hydrating Face thingy. And you just turn it up like this and it has a pump, and I honestly have been loving it. I feel like it's been hydrating and plumping my skin, and it smells nice and it feels nice, and I've really just been loving it. I wanted to update you guys on that. And then I also hauled the Ole Henriksen Ultimate Lift Eye Gel update. I want to be quick on this, by the way, so that's why I might just be going by them kind of quickly, but I love this. It feels amazing, and I do feel it lifting. And the only thing that I did want to mention with this, just so you guys know that I wasn't like sneaking anything from you, it does crumble, I find. Like if I put it on and then I like touch my skin, the eye cream will crumble apart, which is kind of weird, but I don't mind, to be honest, because I use this as a night cream. So at nighttime I don't really care, because I'm not going to be putting foundation there, or I'm not going to be touching it, so I don't care if it crumbles. I just care that the product works, so that doesn't really bother me. But do not use this in the morning, because it's just a bad deal. Like it crumbles a little bit, so your concealer will crumble and everything like that. So only use this at nighttime. Next, I have something I really want to share with you guys. This is the Sephora Mud Mask. I did haul this a while ago, and a bunch of you guys went ahead and purchased it. Oh my god, I love this. Like, this is bae, this is life. Amazing, like so amazing. A lot of people are comparing it to the Glam Glow, but they're saying it's even better, which I agree with. I don't own the Glam Glow, but I had like a little sample, deluxe sample size of it, and I liked it, but I wasn't goo goo gaga crazy over it enough to buy it and spend $75. This bad boy I think is only like $24 or around that range. Canadian, I think. And oh my god, it's so much better. When you put this on, I have heard a lot of people say that it burns, which personally I do find that it burns a little bit. Like, it does burn a tiny bit on the skin, but nothing that's not like totally unbearable. But it works. Like, you see when this dries, there is like holes in your face where dirt and impurity is, so that way you know that this is like pulling it out. Like all over my nose you'll see there's like all these like dots and like blackheads and everything like that just all coming out, and all over the chin, and on those areas that you know are your problem areas, the mask will like form holes because it's like taking all that out. And it's just, honestly, it's amazing. I love it so much. Definitely got to pick it up. So the next thing that I want to share with you guys is this Freeman Feeling Beautiful Coconut Glow Leave-On Bronzing Mask. This is paraben free, and yeah, so this is also paraben free. It's for all skin types. Basically, I came across this the other day at Walmart, and I Snapchatted it for you guys. I did like a before and after on my hand just to show you guys what kind of product it was. I'm literally obsessed with this. I just had to come on here and share with you guys. I think it's like $3.96 Canadian at Walmart, probably $2 and something in the US. The price is so amazing and the product is so amazing. This is pretty much, I mean, the name of it's so fancy. Coconut Glow Leave-On Bronzing Mask. Pretty much it's just a moisturizing bronzer for the skin. What I like to do with this is if I'm going out on a night out or a day out and I'm wearing like a midi skirt, or my legs are showing, or if I'm going to the beach, because this pretty much just gives you a beautiful bronze glow. It does tan. It's not a self tanner, but it does give your skin tone a little bit of a tan. I would say like 0.5 though, like nothing really, but it's pretty much just mainly, I wanted to show you guys how the product looks. It's pretty much just mainly for making your skin look really blondie and like illuminated. So this on your legs, if you're wearing a skirt, will just make your legs look super like J-Lo-esque, you know what I mean? It's super cheap and paraben free as well. Next is something that's a little bit out of the ordinary on my channel. I want to mention a perfume. Now, I never do this, but I've been obsessed with this month, so I just wanted to share it. I wanted to share it also because it's super inaffordable. I was gonna say inaffordable, inexpensive. I actually picked this up at Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada for $19.99, and I love it. You can also get this at Sephora, but it's more expensive. You can find this also at like Marshalls and Winners and places like that for super cheap. This is the perfume called Pink Sugar. I love it. I love it for days when I don't want to use my Prada candy or some of my more expensive fragrances. But not only that, sometimes I'm like there's times where I could totally use my expensive fragrances, but I'm like, fuck that, like I want to use this. Pretty much the scent of this, I would describe it as a vanilla cotton candy. It's the most prettiest, sweet, sugary vanilla cotton candy scent, and it's just, I really love it. I love scents like that, so Absolutely been loving this. Next I want to share you guys is a makeup item that is both kind of a favorite. It is a favorite. I'm not going to say I don't like them. They're favorites of mine, but I kind of wanted to talk about them more near the end of regrets because I do have a couple things about these that I don't really love. So I wanted to share my thoughts on them kind of quickly because I don't want to take this up and make this like a huge review video. So these are the ColourPop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and I have mine in the shade Koala, Midi, Trap, and Shimmy. I love all of these shades. They're absolutely beautiful and amazing. Packaging of these I love. They're pretty much duping the Anastasia packaging, and I love their like holographic logo. It's just, honestly, these are awesome, and they're $6, so I think they're totally worth it. The formula I'm not too crazy of, but I feel like I'm willing to handle it just because the shades are so nice. I love the packaging, and I love the price of it, so I could totally deal with the formula. But quickly, the formula is pretty much very lightweight. I find that, I think these are called the Ultra Matte Lips. So because they are so ultra matte, they're almost a little too matte, and I never thought I would say that because you guys know me, like I am about that dry life. Like I'm so oily that if someone says to me, this foundation is so matte, it makes me feel like I have Botox, I'm like, give it to me. Like, give it to me. I need that dry life. But for these, they are a tad bit too dry. They almost feel powdery on the lips. That's just how matte they are, that they almost set to a little bit of a powder finish, and it's kind of strange. But I feel like with a tad bit of vitamin E oil underneath or tad bit of chapstick, you can get away with these. You also do not want to over apply them. If you over apply too many layers of this, they will crumble and cake off, but nonetheless, I do still really like these. Okay, so now that the favorites portion was super long, let's go on to the regrets part. I do have actually a lot of regrets this month. Let's just go ahead and get started into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is probably my biggest regret this month, and I hate to be like negative Nancy. Like I hate to be that girl that's like, I hate that. You know what I mean? Like you know, I'm always trying to be positive, but damn it, when there's a product that you just cannot stand, I just gotta share it with you guys so that you guys don't, I mean, you can go buy it and try it for yourself, but my opinion, it's not worth the money. This is the L'Oreal True Match Powder Glow Illuminator. I honestly will not be using this. Like, you know when you kind of regret a product, but you're like, meh, I could probably make it work sometimes, maybe on a day that I don't really care. No, like, I won't even wear this to the grocery store, okay? It is so, it looks like a 2-year-old's makeup. Like, you know when you buy like a little kid, those like little kid makeup kits from like Toys R Us or Winners or something? L'Oreal, I mean, you might as well just put yourself in there. It is so like chunky and glittery, and it makes you look like you have like bad skin almost. And if you had like acne or anything like that, this would totally emphasize that. It's just no bueno, guys. It's no bueno. And I don't know what else to say about it other than the fact that I do not like this product. And I'm not the first one. I've heard a lot of people actually are saying the same things that I am, that it's very chunky and glittery and it emphasizes bad skin, and no, no, okay? Next thing that I want to talk about is this It Cosmetics Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush. As you guys know, It Cosmetics sent me a bunch of items, and this was one of them, and I actually didn't end up liking this one. The thing with this one I find is I actually used it, and I found that it was just not dense enough. It's so like open and non-dense that when I applied my foundation, I got such a so much less of coverage than I normally would. It was like patchy, and it's just, I didn't really like this, to be honest. The next product actually is from It Cosmetics as well. This is the shade Medium Neutral in the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer by It Cosmetics. This stuff, long story short, is so cakey. And you guys know me, I'm about that cake matte life. Like, it's very rare to hear me say it's too cakey, too heavy for me, because I like a little bit of cake, you know, I'm down for that, but holy, this was like plasticine. Like literally, I felt like I was taking clay and just putting it on my face, or like Play-Doh. It is so thick and so just gooey and thick and whoa, like crazy. It was even thicker, it's even thicker than the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer, and it's intense, guys. This stuff also smells like Pantene, which just reminds me of my childhood, which is like kind of strange. So, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. Also, the shade Medium Neutral is extremely white, like literally extremely white. It's probably like an NW13 or 15 in MAC, so really odd shade as well, and just wasn't feeling it. The next thing that I have is this NARS Larger Than Life eyeliner. I couldn't use this. It was just very hard. It wasn't creamy enough for my eyes, so regret for me. The next thing I have to talk about is the MAC 116 brush, and this sheds like crazy, like literally like crazy. It's not, well, yeah, it is shedding right now. I ate my own words on that one. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's honestly, it sheds a lot, and I didn't really like it for contouring. Is a little bit dense for blush, and I don't know, the fact that it sheds literally like a dog is kind of crazy to me because I paid 40 bucks, so I will be returning this weekend actually. The next and last thing is the Smashbox Studio Fix 15-Hour Wear Foundation. Now I want to talk about this. I don't hate this foundation at all. I just wanted to kind of briefly talk about it before I return it. I will be returning it just because I feel like it's something I don't need in my collection. I actually found that it was a really nice foundation. It gave me pretty good coverage with a little bit of a dewy finish, and it was actually really nice, but it just wasn't something that I was crazy over, so I will actually be returning it. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it before I, went ahead and just never mentioned it and returned it. This is the shade 2.3, which I found was an actually good match for my NC37 Double Wear Tawny skin tone. So that is pretty much it. I know this video must be super long. I have been filming here for hours, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give me a like, thumbs up, and also don't forget to follow my Instagram because I'm going to be currently in Cuba right now as you guys watch this, so I'll be posting a bunch of like really cool photos and stuff like that. So I'm going to be racking up that data for you guys and struggling, so appreciate it. Follow me on there and check me out and double tap that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, thumbs up, and of course see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah. Tiny shimmer particles or glitter sparkles, whatever they are, literally just sit on your face. It almost looks like, I know this is like silly, but you know when your TV stops working and